Giant Cup 2018 are live and the qualifiers are over. We have the top 32 already who is going into the pro bracket. A player who is qualified into the pro bracket is the player next to me from Team ZeratoR from France. It's Bren. Bren, if you have to explain the qualifiers, was it easy for you to qualify into the pro bracket?
Well, I wouldn't say it was really easy to get to the pro bracket, but yeah, was decent. No pressure. We played like we had to do, and it was fine.
Can you clarify what position did you get?
Well, I only got 17th. Was well enough to get in the pro bracket, but yeah, I'm not really satisfied by how I played, but it was okay. It was okay.
How do you see the next steps? Because now the seeding for the pro bracket is going to take place. Is it going to be more serious now?
Well, since it's going to be more serious, I'm getting more confident. Like I'm going to get in the mood of the matches, so I will play better, I think. So I'm quite confident. See how it goes, but should be fine. At least to a certain point. Can play a few matches decent, and then we'll see. It will be tough then.
You're sitting next to one of the biggest favorites in Massa. How's the difference between sitting at home and playing and sitting next to someone who is playing?
I don't really see much difference in my gameplay, for example. Like there's no influence in that, but of course, would put some more pressure on me. But it's fine since we all like together and each other. I mean, and the atmosphere is really good, so it's fine. It's fine.
You have a goal for this event, a certain stage you want to reach, or is it everything a bonus here?
Since I was really focused on Champions Pro League World Cup now, I didn't practice really much for GC, so I was just aiming for top 16 when coming. So hopefully it goes well. I would be satisfied with top 16.
Is that a good thing that you have the Trackmania World Cup to sort of fall back on if this event doesn't go as you planned? Because then you in 1 month can sort of redo it.
Well, my goal was to go to Per Games Week, so that's achieved, and now it's only bonus for World Cup. Uh, about GC, I'm mainly coming for fun. Like I want to meet people and play mainly for fun, as I said. So there's no link between the two events. For me, Per Games Week is serious, and I try my best, but it's only bonus now. And Giants Cup is just for fun. I want to enjoy it and see how it goes.
You have been up there for about 2 hours playing at least, and some extra hours setting up the PC. So far, what is your impression of this Giant Cup?
I think it's really good. Didn't expect that at all, honestly. I thought there would be some problems, some delay, like all the lands that I've been playing to. But it's really good. They're doing a really good job, I think.
And what do you think about the no finalist mode?
I don't really enjoy it. Like it gives an extra chance to people who don't really play well during the match and who step up in late game, or I don't know. So don't really enjoy it, but we'll get used to it, I guess.
Yeah. You have last offline event you played was the ZeratoR Cup. You got into the grand final in front of a big stage. Handling pressure, is that going to be a fact here? Because you have no audience, but can you see some links between them?
Well, I have more pressure now than during the ZeratoR Cup. Could sound quite
Yeah.
illogical, but I mean, when you play in front of a crowd, you don't see every people that's sitting in front of you. It's like a massive wall, and you don't feel the pressure that you could have when there are the people you're playing against right next to you, and some people talking in the room, or I don't know. It's like really different. I have more pressure playing in lands like this than on a big stage, I think.
And you think pressure can be a sort of a disadvantage for you? Is it going to be, can it make you go out of the event, or are you able to handle it?
It really depends. Really depends. Like if I'm in the good mood, having pressure will really help me, and I will play much better than used to play. But can turn really worse if like I'm playing bad, and then the pressure goes on, and yeah, could be terrible as well. So it depends.
The last offline event you played with your fellow teammate in Carl Jr. Now you're alone representing Team ZeratoR.
Sure.
Is that extra pressure as well?
I don't see any pressure in that. I would just try my best to represent ZeratoR the best I can, but no pressure. I would like to see Carl Jr. with us today, but well, unfortunately, he can't.
Last thing for me, who is going to win it and who is coming to the grand final?
I couldn't really say that, but I would see Pac going through, probably Massa. Dutchy has been playing really good as well. Same for Kronos. Some P players are really good to my eyes, so I would see a good amount of them in the top 8, for example.
Thank you so much for using your break to do this little chat with me. Do you have any final words?
Well, thanks for hosting the interview and all the interviews, and hope you will enjoy the whole LAN as a spec.
Yeah, go far and I will enjoy it. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.